Excellencies, ladies, and a few remaining gentlemen. Good evening. Her Excellency Dr. Ongkanta Pavi, good evening, Minister of the Ministry of Women Affairs. It's such a remarkable live event, speaking right in front of you, like at this very close distance. And frankly, you are the reason why I have my speech written down words by word, because I don't usually do this in my 20 years of public speaking career.
I can go out here.
No, please. I took time to write this, so please stay. But tonight was so very special and important that I said, I can't mess this up, so let me read my speech. First of all, for our foreigners friend, just to clear things up, my name is DJ Nana, but I'm not an actual DJ. Actually, I can't barely finish a song myself. But 15 years ago, people started calling me DJ just because they listen to my voice while radio every night. So it has become like a brand, even if now I no longer work with radio. Back when radio was very popular, I was so-called counselor or agony aunt, if you may, who people call in live talk show and talk about their life problem. And I simply give advice. So if I were you, I would do this. This would be option A, B, C. Here are, advantage of disadvantage of this kind of option. And I simply help my fans be motivated, or my callers to cope with their life issues. And back then I was about 21, 22 years old. There was also, when I have learned about the life of many women and girls and how unfairly we were treated. For about 6 years as a counselor on radio, having average of 5 callers every night. There were a few stories I still remember vividly, and I want to share this story with you tonight. Some of you might have already heard this story. A woman in her 20s called in and asked her question, how to make me love a man who I don't love? I was having my professional radio headsets on, so I could actually hear the story very, very clearly. But I didn't understand the question. She actually asked in Khmer, but I didn't understand, so I clarified, and that's when I was shocked. She was raped by her next door neighbor, and since her body already belonged to him, the only thing she thought that she could do was to love him. So that's why she asked, what can I do so that I love this person? Now let me share with you another story. This time a guy who was also about 20 years old called, and he asked, knowing that his girlfriend is not original, meaning not a virgin, should he still marry her? Because he was indeed planning on marrying her, but once he slept with her, he knew she was not a virgin. I heard many stories like this back then, and I wish I don't hear it now, but ladies and gentlemen, I do. Just by different means, now they write to my Facebook page rather than calling to a radio station. Recently, a man with a wife and 2 kids wrote to my Facebook page and asked, am I a bad man just because I slept with another woman, but not in a regular basis? It's only once in a while thing, and I didn't mean anything. I still love my wife, and I still take care of my kids. Okay, enough about my fans. Let's talk about my favorite subject, me. I have been known as, well-educated, strong, confident, positive, smart woman since I was 15 years old. But for the last 5 years, most of my compliment that I receive, actually even tonight, is that I am such a lucky woman who has such a perfect husband. 5 years ago, when I was pregnant with my first son, my husband quit his full-time job and took care of me throughout the delivery and decided not to return back to work until now. We have 2 sons. People couldn't stop appreciating him for giving up his full-time job to take care of his children. Little did they know, he actually making a lot more money taking care of my children, because now I can still go to work and my work pay a lot more. Besides being a social media influencer or content creator, which you call these days, I'm actually getting paid by advertising products and services. But I also now own a small company. We sell Korean skincare, hair care. To establish good relationship with our Korean partners, we have to, have face-to-face meeting once in a while. 6 months ago, my husband had to go to Korea on my behalf to meet our partner. I couldn't go because my second son, who was a year and a half back then, was still breastfeeding. So I couldn't travel. For business purpose, I asked my husband to do video while he traveled and meet Korean partner on my behalf or on behalf of my company. His video went viral. And if you go to the comment section, you will see something like, "Oh, DJ Nana is such a lucky girl, having a husband who would do business trip for his wife and on his behalf, on her behalf." And then some would say that he had to do things that he doesn't enjoy to support his wife. Now, last week I was in Korea on the same business meeting, and I did video about my trip. And if you go to the comment section now, you will see things like, "DJ Nana's husband is such a kind and supportive husband who would stay home and taking care of the children so that his wife can travel for work." And it's true story. See, mostly it's all about supportive husband. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it is by no means my intention to say any less of my husband. He is indeed a perfect husband. In fact, if I'm a little bit richer, making a little bit more money, I would like very much to organize big national event just to hand over him the World Best Husband trophy. So please, continue to compliment my husband whenever you see him. And all the husbands who at these years and age understood that taking care of your children and your household is actually your job too. But what I wish to say here, can I stop here from my speech? This is a big deal for me. I'm doing video. This is going to go live. So I just want to stress that what I'm trying to say here is, please do the same to women, to all those mommy who have been giving up their dreams, their career, or even their life to raise children and support their husbands. When you meet a successful man, please appreciate their wife. As same as when you see me, you appreciate my husband. Yes, somebody needs to take care of the kids, but it doesn't have to be a woman, always. We have made good progress in gender equality. We have had such strong, capable women leaders in this country, more and more. I'm really, really happy about that, who have been great models, many of which are here tonight. On behalf of my 1.7 million followers, I deeply thank those who have paved the way for us so we don't have to fight as hard, and probably the next generation get even a little bit easier, we hope. And your recognition and appreciation, say for example, putting me in this podium tonight, mean the world to many girls and women. Please allow me to end my speech with a quote. "Girls and women are much more capable than we thought. What we need is just an opportunity to use and develop it." Thank you.